and want us to evaluate this indefinite integral. How are we going to do it? Well, see how this is x to the sixth and this is x to the fifth. We always let u be the higher power. Plus, it's inside of a root. Whenever it's something's inside of a root or a log or parentheses or whatever, we want to let u be that. So that's doubly going to be where we start. We're going to let this inside part right here be u. Not the root, just the thing inside the root, like that. So then what does that give us for the integral? Then this becomes the integral of x to the fifth square root u dx, right? Okay, so now we need to take the derivative here, du dx. That part just goes to zero, bring down the 6. Subtract 1 from the power, remember derivatives. All right, and then multiply both sides by dx. Boom. So du is 6x to the fifth dx. Now I certainly have x to the fifth dx that I can replace, but I got to get rid of that 6. I'm going to multiply both sides by 1/6. Boom. So 1/6 du is x to the fifth dx. That means wherever you see x to the fifth dx, you can replace it with 1/6 du. So these guys can be replaced with 1/6 du because x to the fifth dx is 1/6 du. So then this integral becomes the integral of 1/6 square root of u du. Is that making sense, right? We get square root of u, and then these two guys become 1/6 du. So, all right. So now I'm going to rewrite this. I'm going to put the 1/6 in the front because he's not really important. I'm going to make this u to the half power. Remember, root is a half power? Okay. Now I'm ready to do the antiderivative. So this integral and this d, these operators do their thing. The 1/6 is just sitting in the front. Okay, but what happens with the u thing? Well, you're going to add 1, so you know what that is. A half plus 1 is 3 halves, because that's a half plus 2 halves, right? It's a half. That was not very nice. A half plus 2 halves, 3 halves. So this is going to become u to 3 halves. Then I'm going to multiply the front by 2/3, because that's the upside down. That's the same thing as dividing by 3 halves. Normally we, add 1 to the power, then divide by that, but I don't want to divide by that fraction, so I'll multiply by the upside down. That's the same thing. And so, what do we get? Excuse me. 1 times 2, 6 times 3, that's 2 over 18. U to the 3 halves. You can simplify that. Divide top and bottom by 2. And we get 1/9 u to the 3 halves. Finally, let's get rid of that u. What is u? What was u all along? U was 2 plus x to the right here. U was 2 plus x to the sixth. 2 plus x to the sixth. So there's our answer. That should be what they have up there. Yeah, 1/9. See it up here, 1/9. X6 plus 2 to the 3 halves. And then they put in the plus a constant for us. And so there we go.